America! Hi again, Ali Madawi with another episode of Ride With Me. And this sky will clear out sometime soon, I can promise you that. But today, I would like to talk to you about how you can actually make the right business decision. You know, what are some of the characteristics? And this conversation is based on an actual real conversation I had yesterday with a friend of mine. And you know, she's been in the industry for a little while. She you know, I wouldn't say didn't have success. She's had some moderate activity, made some money. It just was never that breakthrough moment where she became a top earner or top producer that, you know, she had for her expectations. And you know, and she had a rocky road as well. I mean, it wasn't the best circumstance for her. Like 2 companies ago she was in, right? The one company she was in shut their network down in January of 2015, so a lot of credibility was lost from there. And the second company that she jumped into had the FTC knock on their doors and shut them down by you know, September, I think, 2015. And as you can imagine, you know, 2 bullets back to back, not only that'll shake you up, not only that'll get your credibility, you know, to look bad in front of your friends, your peers, your friends and whatnot. So she recognized another opportunity and she reached out. Hey, I'm really looking into do such and such, but I want to do just this part of it. What do you think? And you know, I asked her a couple of questions. I said, listen, can I talk to you as a friend and not as a network marketer? And you know, the conversation proceeded to be a series of questions that I asked her. And some of the questions were, so from 1 to 10, how excited are you about the service? You know, marketing that service. And you know, she gave me a 5. I was like, okay, great. From 1 to 10, how excited are you about going through that road again of, you know, having people telling you I can't do it, follow up, the hassle, and so on and so forth? She said 3. All right, great. I'm like, from 1 to 10, how excited are you about the fact that it might take you a month to 2 months to actually get paid? She said a 5. You know, and a much more different series of questions that obviously to the relevance of that conversation, but the level of excitement never increased. Like, it never passed 5. It was always 3 to 5, 3 to 5, 3 to 5. So I told her, well, listen, you know, my advice to you, you know, as a friend is, 1, take a look at all the information that you have about the company, the service, the compensation plan all over again, and really reevaluate the amount of work that it will require for you to actually make it work. And 2, whether you're willing to give it that amount of commitment and frustration and time investment and money investment, gas money, food, and all that stuff for the amount of return that is projected by the company. And would that be something that'll still be at 5, or would that get you to 10? And let's revisit in 2 days. Now, I could have just told her, yeah, go for it, do it, sounds great. But the reason why I didn't is because it was important to me that she not only makes the right decision for her, but she doesn't have to go for a 3rd time of emotional roller coaster where, you know, she, you know, works on her mindset and her attitude, and then it just turns into a disappointing experience, and she might have an opportunity of her doing something good or better in a different company even than the one she was looking at. And I don't want that. The last thing I want is for her to say, you know what, I'm just gonna work a job for the rest of my life because that's the way it's supposed to be. No, you deserve better. You belong in a better place. You can do it. You will do it. It's just a matter of identifying the right opportunity for you, not whatever some schmuck out there tells you, oh, you can make $1 million in 3 days. Because I can tell you, I had to learn the hard way over the last 6 years. I've been, unfortunately, you know, in many presentations, and you know, I was led with my dream, my hope, my emotion, and I followed by emotion. I didn't follow by business sense, and never again will I ever do that, but at the same time, I'm doing my very best to educate others to not fall into that trap. So make sure you evaluate every single thing from a business sense. Make sure that you personally ask questions as far as how excited are you, and also evaluate the people you're going to go in business with. Don't be misled by perception. I talked to a gentleman earlier this morning. He goes like, oh man, like, people believe in you because you're successful. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what determines success? Is it money? I'm driving a GMC truck, nothing too fancy. It's not a Bentley. I think success is just to have the ability to use your integrity to lead the people the right way to their best interest, not just yours. I think that'll be a successful life. Success, in my opinion, is not determined by money. It's determined by the legacy you leave behind you, and how you've impacted the world, whether it was in secret or in public. So I hope you get that successful as well. Anyways, getting too deep on you. I'll leave it down with another episode of Ride With Me. You know the drill. If you need any help, I'm at your service for free. I do not charge for any coaching services, webinar, phone call, one-on-one meetups, whatever is important to you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Make sure you hop on that website. See ya.